Heading into Avengers Endgame, we had a lot of questions about the Marvel Cinematic Universe's future. Now we have even more, which we're going to do our best to answer. What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here with the 10 biggest questions remaining in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and some of the best answers and theories we can provide. We're going to leave out questions like what happens to the Netflix characters, where are the X-Men, and why did Steve kiss his niece, and focus more on thoughts provoked by events we've already seen within the MCU or Marvel Comics canon. That said, let's get started. Number 1, who bought Avengers Tower? This tower has seen a lot of facelifts. It started as Stark Tower, then became Avengers Tower, and in Spider-Man Homecoming it became something else. Now that 5 years have passed since Spider-Man Homecoming, thanks to Avengers Endgame's time jump, it's hard to imagine this will much matter, but the prevailing theories claim that Avengers Tower will soon be labeled as either the Baxter Building, home to the Fantastic Four heroes, or the Oscorp Building, home to the Spider-Man villain Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin. Then again, the Daily Bugle is also a possibility since J. Jonah Jameson has not officially been ruled out for Spider-Man Far From Home. Number 2, is Namor under the Atlantic Ocean? Back in Iron Man 2, there was a blip on the map in the Atlantic Ocean, which led many to believe Namor and his Atlantean kingdom were ready to surface. Meanwhile, another blip turned out to be Wakanda, so it could still pay off. Combining those two blips, we get a reference from Wakandan General Okoye in Avengers Endgame about an earthquake under the Atlantic Ocean. We had a reference of an earthquake under the Atlantic Ocean from Okoye.
We did.
Namor?
Interesting.
So yes, you heard it here first, guys.
I don't know.
It's definite.
Yeah, it could be. Could not be. Could just be an earthquake.
Let me have my fun, all right? Can I? Then again, it could be a reference to the Eternals, a bunch of all but immortal and timeless characters who are coming to the MCU soon in their own movie and have communities under both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Number 3, where did Loki go? The Loki fans have known since the first Thor movie is dead. Thanos killed him in Infinity War. But the Loki fans saw in Endgame taking the Tesseract from 2012 and disappearing. Well, he is out there somewhere. In a recent interview with Business Insider, the Russo brothers confirmed that Loki created a new timeline when he disappeared from New York, and we can only assume this will be a new adventure Loki goes on in his upcoming TV series on the Disney Plus streaming service. Number 4, who is playing Adam Warlock? The next big cosmic character coming to the MCU will be a powerful one brought to life by Aisha in this case, and he will make his debut in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We would already have the answer to this question if James Gunn had not gotten fired and rehired, delaying the production of this film until next year, but for now we have to speculate. Thanks to our friend Boss Logic, we can imagine what Zac Efron would look like in the part, but thankfully that's just speculation. For now, we'll leave it up to you in the comment section. Who do you think should play Adam Warlock? Number 5, where is Miles Morales? Aaron Davis was introduced in Spider-Man Homecoming. Marvel Comics fans know him as the uncle to Miles Morales, which is why when he said, "I got a nephew who live here," we all got really excited. The question is, where is Miles and how old is he now? If he survived the snap, did he become Spider-Man in the time Peter Parker wasn't around? Is he old enough to do that now? Will he appear in the MCU soon, or is he destined for animation only when it comes to the movies? Side note, if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, reevaluate your movie choices. Number 6, what is James Gunn's Easter egg? James Gunn, if you're watching this, tell us! Gunn has long promised that there is an Easter egg in his first Guardians of the Galaxy movie which no fan has spotted. Back in the days where he would be active on Twitter, he would regularly shoot down theories, but now that he's gone quiet on social media, we may never find out. Do you think you spotted it? Drop it in the comments or send it to me on social media, and the next time I talk to Gunn, I will bombard him with your theories. Number 7, is Richard Ryder poised for a debut? Nova's origin story was put in place with Avengers Infinity War when it was revealed Thanos destroyed Xandar. In the comics, Richard Ryder becomes the superhero known as Nova when he is the last remaining member of the Nova Corps and inherits the Xandarian world mind as a result. Since Endgame didn't undo any of that destruction, his origin story is 100% in play. When I asked Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige about Nova, here's what he had to say.
If we have a big board with a bunch of characters that have more immediate potential, Nova is on that. Because of the connection to the Guardians universe, because there are more than one example to pull from in the comics that are interesting.
Number 8, Budapest. What the hell happened there? Every time Natasha Romanoff and Clint Barton get some time together, they reference this Budapest event, but none of us know what they're talking about. With a Black Widow movie on the way, it's possible we go back in time in the MCU to see what all the Budapest hype is about and learn more about the character, like possibly seeing her comic book father Ivan Petrovich, a character the Red Skull might have named when he told Natasha she is the daughter of Ivan. Number 9, is there going to be a new Iron Man? On the pages of Marvel Comics, Riri Williams became a fan favorite character when she donned the title of Ironheart. She even had a holographic AI system of Tony Stark to mentor her through the process. But in Avengers Endgame, Harley Keener was brought back to the MCU for Tony Stark's funeral after being sidelined since Iron Man 3, 6 years ago. Could he be the next Iron Man, or is it time we just let the character rest? Oh, and while we're at it, right? Where's the real Mandarin? Feige said in a Reddit AMA that there are plans for the real Mandarin after Iron Man 3's was all but retconned in the All Hail the King one-shot. Maybe he's going to be in the Shang-Chi movie? Number 10, where was Captain Marvel? When the Avengers question where Carol Danvers was hanging out while they were fighting Thanos, she tells them there are a lot of other planets that didn't have Earth's mightiest heroes. But she wasn't on Xandar, Nidavellir, Asgard, or Titan either, so where was she?
We'll get to Secret Wars one day.
What are your biggest questions about the MCU heading into Phase 4? Share your thoughts in the comment section or send them my way on Instagram and Twitter at BrandonDavisBD. And stay tuned to Comicbook.com/Marvel for the latest and best updates.